He was on the ledge, it was 5 foot, the little 5 foot ledge. Where did she fall? Whereabouts exactly in Otter was it?
No, I mean, it's ages since I've been in there.
Do you know the,
There was a slab.
you know the passage that leads to the sun?
Yeah.
Alright, so over the shoulder. Diamond's lip will bring you down.
Well, you might as well have.
Shute Shelve. This is Carcass Cave.
All right.
Shute Shelve is about 150 feet in that direction.
Yeah.
We found Shute Shelve in 1992.
Yeah.
And then came across here probably about 4 years later and discovered Carcass. This was the main hole we first started digging. When we first started digging it was about 15 foot deep. It's now something like 45 foot deep. Point hanging about in the little crawls, and the first bit's a bit nasty because there's always flies in there. They're all horrible. So I'll see you in the first chamber.
Okay, and
Right, who
Morrison's...
sweats the most?
If anyone's got carbide, they're going last.
Alison always goes first.
Well, Alison's going first because she likes to squeeze.
Somebody larger than me go next.
They opened that cave, and then I think the kids from the flats nearby got in and they did the vandalism. They must have been a bit brave.
Bloody warm from all those
It's
lights.
quite hard to get two caves that have actually been broken into, which is Redcliffe Cave, which has now been secured, and Observatory Cave to the council. And I think all they do is just keep a watch on them and monitor them.
Oh, young Tomo.
Down to the street. And I can organise other people to take the other caves and just look at one
It gives me confidence that I've got a doctor with me.
They smashed up a lot of kind of plastic chairs that we store in there on an open day. There was a lot of kind of pottery and glass shards they just trampled. Shute Shelve. This was broken into in March 1992. Two or three people from the ACG dug it, probably only for about 6 hours over 2 evenings, and we broke through to this chamber here. They explored this little chamber quite extensively during the first breakthrough, and they found another parallel crawlway heading back uphill that had evidence of miners in it. There's pit props.
If I make it sound really tight, then they can loud. Yeah, you make it sound really hard, and you make it sound Russia.
Three setting maneuvers, that's all.
No.
Alright.
Hello.
Is that Cookie? Rare picture of chairman underground.
That's it.
There's not a lot get filmed on their first trip.
Okay, Morrison.
Yep.
We're now in the final chamber of Shute Shelve. There's a dig that we started in 1993. Goes down the bottom there, probably for about 40 feet. It ends up in a well that's about 15 feet diameter. Unfortunately, the National Trust found us using explosives in here. And of course the word explosives is quite emotive. They think you're going to blow half Axbridge hillside out rather than just crack the little boulder. So we were banned using explosives in here. Great shame, because it's got a lot of potential. Is Carcass Cave, probably about 40 metres higher. That's currently being dug. And it's quite interesting, in Carcass Cave, the last dig is following a fault in the rock which looks extremely similar to this fault directly above us here. They're currently digging on the left-hand side of this fault, so maybe they'll break through into a chamber the other side of this choke. possibly from the Elm Street side.
John's first. I'm not convinced that was the right way to go.
Get the knee up, that is. Tell you what, Morris, I'm going to get myself a pair of knee pads.
He's given in. I wasn't actually going to put my knee pads on. I'm glad I did.
Let's get a heroic fat handhold first. That's moving. What's that? Right. Hello? Yeah, I've got one there, haven't I?
Breeze that leads us back up into the first chamber.
This is the one Brian had the boulder on.
That's the one. Now at the bottom of Pit Prop Passage, this is where the miners originally entered the cave. But right above us is a beautiful geo, probably goes into the rock about 3 feet. Please have a look.
And they're going to go, wow, wonderful.
I've never seen one this big before.
Have a look in it.
Yeah, that's good.
We're now almost at the top of Pit Prop Passage, very close to the surface. In fact, so close to the surface you can even see tree roots coming from the floor as well as the ceiling. On this side here you can see one of the old pit props that was left behind by the miners. The way ahead breaks down into rubble and then it's blocked off right at the end. There was a draft up there.
I don't have to go up there, Alan. I've got a zoom lens.
Oh, you're old now. About 1920s, isn't it? Yeah, 80, 90 years old.
It's a helmet. It's a helmet. Yeah.
Not my head.
If it was somebody's head, arm, body, maybe everything rips to shreds.
Well, I showed it to Pete and he said, oh, it's pity it wasn't a boulder. That is not to lie down in car park.
No resting in the car park, particularly when Bob's back.
They do a Friday night steak special, which is like $5.99, and it is just basically steak and chips, no frilly bits with it. But